Hello, a day with Caleb. We are back with another pickups video. This coming from Pamela and the video game movie dome. We do have a bag or like a inch bubble mailer with info on it, so I'll put that here. It has a number where you can send her movies that you're looking for, games you're looking for, a whole list, and she'll see what she has and write you back eventually if she has them or not. Then you can buy them and she will ship whatever you have to you. So I got some stuff here. I got some video games and movies because it is the video game movie dome. So thanks, Pam, for sending these my way, and we'll just dive right in. This is Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Now, I did play a little Rayman back in the day, not too much, but I do remember playing it a little bit. Same with this, Spyro Reignite Trilogy. We played Spyro, I would say I played Spyro more than Rayman, but I did want to get these games to, of course, play them and to kind of relive some of my childhood. This one has Spyro the Dragon, Spyro, I could not read that. Year of the Dragon is the third one, and Ripper's Spare? Hopefully I'm saying those right. So we'll see. They're kind of both platforming games, if you will, but these I'm excited to play. And we got two more. Who else loves the Burnout franchise? I don't think I have every Burnout game. I think there might be a couple on PS5 or Xbox One that I maybe don't have, or other systems. I don't have every system out there, but I wanted to get this one, Burnout Paradise Remastered, because I have most of my Burnout games on PS2, and maybe one or two on PS3, but I wanted to get this one on the Switch, and this one, Taxi Chaos. I do have Crazy Taxi on the GameCube. I don't play the GameCube all that much. I got, I think 2 years ago from Josh, I got that, the Xbox 360, what else? The Nintendo console, Super Nintendo console with all the Super Nintendo games. So I do play Crazy Taxi, but the Switch has kind of become my go-to console, if you will. Most of my favorite games are on the Switch. I'm still loving my PlayStation systems. We grew up on the PlayStation before the Xbox. But yeah, in Xbox, I'm coming around to, since getting it from Josh. He was kind of more the Xbox guy. I was kind of more the PlayStation guy. Then I got his systems, but the Switch, you can take anywhere. You can take it on the go. You can hook it to your TV, play with friends. And we played a lot with our friends. They painted with us a lot for a couple of years, and on big jobs they would stay with us and we would play the Switch. That was before me or Josh got the Switch. I was the last one to convert because I could never find them. I actually got my Switch from Pamela, so got some games to add to that. Then we have Commitment. King Richard, I hear this one packs a punch. Maybe that joke was too soon, but I did want to see the Serena and Venus Williams, how kind of their upbringing, how they became mega tennis superstars and athletes, the best tennis players in the world. So I wanted to see that movie and maybe not joke about Will Smith's slap, but Blue Sky, Tommy Lee Jones, and this is Olive Films. Actually, both of these are from there. This one I did not have, and this one is an upgrade. Back in the day, Blockbuster, when they were going out of business, they had a bunch of loose DVDs, like for 25 cents, 50 cents. So I got Heartbreakers loose back in the day, but I've been trying to slowly weed out my loose DVDs. If it doesn't have a case like this, I would print a case and stick it in, an empty DVD or Blu-ray case with the printed artwork. But I'm trying to get away from that. I would buy Redbox movies for new movies for $3-4. All the Blockbuster loose ones we would get. But I'm slowly weeding out my printed cases. When I log movies, I look at the condition of the disc, if it's Blu-ray, DVD. Most of the time the Blu-rays are okay, but check for scratches on the DVD. I write that in the description, and I write if the case is printed, cut, torn, wear, tear, whatever kind of thing is wrong with it. That way, if I find it out in the wild again, I can look it up and say, hey, that's a printed case, I need to buy that. Or if it's got scratches on it, hey, how's the condition of this disc? Do I need to upgrade that or, get a better disc? And this was probably my favorite movie of the year. It surprised me big time. And we did a review on this, so you can go back and see my thoughts on Top Gun Maverick, but total surprise. I don't know if they'll do a sequel to this one, but I hope they do, because this cast is fantastic. Not just Tom Cruise or Miles Teller, but all the cast in there. And actually, where is he? Hangman is in a new war movie. I think they were trying to capitalize on Top Gun Maverick. He's in there flying planes for, is it World War II or some war? And I remember thinking that's directly because of Top Gun Maverick. Then Bohemian Rhapsody, I grew up kind of listening to their music and kind of interested in how they kind of came together as a band. Then Steve Carell, Irresistible. Hot Seat, Mel Gibson and Kevin Dillon. Is that Matt Dillon's brother? I could be wrong. Then Thor, Love and Thunder. Love it or hate it, I kind of don't love it. There's some funny elements in it, but it was a big drop-off from Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is probably my top 5 Marvel movies, and that's not a easy task to do with the likes of Iron Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers Endgame, Infinity War. There's so many, Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. But this one, this would be near the bottom. I might actually put the second Thor, but above this one. I don't know. I would have to rewatch that one and see. But there were just so many weird decisions from Taika Waititi in this film. Just so many puzzling directions that he took things, some decisions, those stupid goats. Like the first time it was funny, I did chuckle at the goats being there and them having to kind of pet sit them, but after like the 18th time of them like screaming, it got old real fast, and that's a shame because I love Christian Bale in most of the stuff he does. Obviously not the rant from Terminator Salvation, but he's a good actor. He's a good Batman. He's been in some great films, so it's unfortunate that he was kind of dropped in that film, and they didn't really give him a chance to show his action chops, because he is Gore the God Butcher, so you would think he would, like, why, kill some gods, and he does, but we don't ever see that. It was kind of like a montage, and if you're building up a great character, you need to see, like, we saw his motivation, but see him actually doing stuff so we can understand his, like, thought process. And this one I'm excited for. Loved Get Out. It was an interesting movie, but it wasn't as good as Get Out. It was okay. I liked the twist, and it was a good film. I didn't like it as much as Get Out. Get Out was a great film. This one looks very interesting, very creative, I guess is the word. Spoiler, if anybody hasn't seen this, it's about aliens, and we didn't know that with the first marketing that came out. And I kind of wanted that to be a secret because it kind of gives away some of it, but there's some interesting things in here, and I cannot wait to see it. Obviously, Glenn was my favorite character in Walking Dead, and when he was gone, I kind of lost interest in The Walking Dead, because it's like they had teased him dying, I think a season prior to that, where it looks like he's dead, but he kind of hides under this like trash can. It was like a weird, they do that a lot in The Walking Dead. They'll say, oh, he's dead, and then they'll bring him back. But it was sad when they killed him off in the show, but it's good to see him in this. And Daniel Kulo, I hope I'm saying that right, from Black Panther, he actually turned down doing Wakanda Forever to do Nope. I think that was a good decision. Not that Wakanda Forever is going to be bad, but his character in there his arc was kind of finished, I think, in the film. Then Vanya on 42nd Street, a Criterion release. So I always love getting Criterion. Then Lightyear, I did watch on Disney Plus. It was good. It was a solid film. I think what held it back though is kind of being tethered to Toy Story, and every like people my age, that is like their film. That was one of the first movies I saw in theaters. Lion King was the first movie I saw in theaters, but Toy Story was like my second or third or fourth like movie ever in theaters. Like one of my first movies I ever saw in theaters with all my cousins. Our aunt took us. It was a big deal, a great film. And you have 4 Toy Story movies, and this Lightyear movie is supposed to be the movie that Andy saw that made him want to get the Lightyear toy for his birthday. So that's a lot of stuff to kind of deal with, and I won't spoil it, but the Zurg twist at the end was kind of almost predictable and kind of disappointing, because a lot of things kind of clash with the Toy Story film. Some of the callbacks and the Easter eggs kind of like don't line up exactly, but it was a solid film. I'd say it was better than I expected, and I had a very low bar going in. I didn't watch it in theaters. I watched it when it was free on Disney Plus, but I think the cat robot kind of stole the show for me. Then we have the Little Things, Jared Leto, Denzel Washington, Rami Malek. So a decent cast. Looks like a crime movie. So interested to see that. Then probably my most anticipated movie last year, I guess, when this came out, but I've yet to see it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. That is Brad Pitt in Bullet Train. Kind of a very unique twist. Kind of take some of the elements of kind of Japanese culture, and then put Brad Pitt on a bullet train, and his goal is to get this briefcase, but all these assassins are there to try and take him out, and it's very, very interesting, and very, very good cast. And let's see, these two were in a lot of commercials leading up to the movie, so I'm excited to see this film. I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing that. But that was everything from the Video Game Movie Dome. Again, we showed that number. Pam's on Facebook and YouTube, so go check her out. Use that number if you want to send her a movie list. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Until next time, keep collecting.